Hey guys, how's it going? Another Saturday here in the workshop. It's officially winter-ish, so trying to stay inside, stay warm. So I started reassembling the Spitfire chassis, finally. So I think the last episode I'd shown it was back from powder coat. We had sealed the internal parts of the frame and some of my floor and a little bit of my ceiling. Anyway, first thing I did after that was go ahead and tap all of the tap all the threaded fasteners in the car. That's just good practice, especially after having powder coat and whatnot. We also touched up a few areas where see these slide around, so hit that with a little spray paint. Looks like I could do a little bit more, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. So working from the back, we've got some shocks installed. They're just loosely bolted in place. All the suspension stuff I'm doing that's got any adjustability or movement, I'm trying to leave loose. But yeah, we've got the transmission housing or transmission carrier back in place. I think I've got it right. There's actually a surprising amount of adjustability. There's two of these slots that are slotted. This thing can be flipped forward or backwards to adjust, and then you can put it back there, put it up there. Kind of neat, almost infinitely adjustable. So that's bolted and torqued down pretty good using the good and tight specs. Going forward, we've got just starting to rough in the brake lines. So I've got trying to get my hard points that I know I need, which are going to be that. There's another one at the other end. You see it there. And then I've got, once I get the front suspension and rear suspension on, there's some points where that mounts. Got a new steering rack. This is a quick ratio steering rack, brand new. Not wildly impressed with the quality of it, but so be it. I think I'll change those out to black zip ties or actual hose clamps. Up here we've got, so yeah, these are the big suspension mount uprights. They are bolted and torqued because I kept track of, well, there's only one shim on this, and it's right back here. Can't really see it. There's a shim under there. And that's the only shim spot. Everything else is pretty much just kind of bolted itself in place. So, steering rack is possibly tilted a little bit forward, like that, from where it should be. I'll have to loosen these up. I probably should have lubricated in between these anyway, so we'll loosen those up. Big sway bar. This is like a 7/8 inch sway bar versus the 5/8 I think that it had, 1/2 inch 5/8. To go with the fact that I'm lowering it, I'm putting the spring in the back. I've got the radiator support. That's refurbished. I've got the horns. These are new. I had two. These are nice Hella or Bosch Hella German horns. I haven't really played them yet, but they should be pretty loud. These brackets were originally straight, and the horns were mounted vertically to them. That didn't work out, so I put these in a press brake and bent them, which I should have heated them to get a 90 out of it, but we'll see if they start fatiguing or anything. I'll replace them. I'm sure I should have another set of those brackets, or I can make them. Up here we've got the hood bonnet latch, bonnet catches or hinge points. So that's sort of tight because it's just a tight fit with the powder coating, but these are loose because that'll have to get adjusted when I assemble the car. Around to the other side, second verse, pretty much the same as the first. I wish I cut this bracket off. It's actually for the hood prop, bonnet prop. Maybe I still will, and just hit it with some black spray paint. My spray paint's a pretty darn good match. So that's spray paint. The thing was heavily rusted versus powder coat. Obviously the chassis is getting all greasy and stuff. But yeah, doesn't seem like it, but that's good 6 or 8 hours so far of work getting all this stuff on and aligned. I had to do a lot of fussing around with, like, there's a U-bolt I don't know what those are called, down there. And again, for the steering rack, I kind of had to file some of the openings a little bit wider and adjust stuff. And before I had it powder coated, I bent these back down. These were folded way up. So I bent them down as best I could with the tools I had available at the sandblaster shop, which was basically the trailer hitch for my truck. Just beat the tar out of it.